So do not go and buy more seeds until you've watched this video, because there's no need. Hello folks. We are currently in a very windy greenhouse because Storm Malik has hit Scotland, and you will hear it, the greenhouse sometimes is rattling. The winds are that strong. So today I'm going to show you a way that you can test all of your old seeds. So firstly, I didn't spill my breakfast on my jumper. I was watering the plants and I splashed. Just putting that out there. But today we're going to actually show you a fantastic way you can test all your old seeds so that you don't feel that you have to be out there buying new seeds every year, because believe it or not, the ones you've had for years will probably be okay. But what we're going to do today is something called a seed viability test or a seed germination test. It is super easy, but you can use it so that you can tell just how good your seeds are going to be. So the main thing about this is, it is not essential. It's just one of those handy things you can do if you want more information, because doing this seed viability or seed germination test lets you know if your seeds are likely to be useful or not. And that means you can save yourself time, effort and money. Think of it this way, if you just sow all those old seeds, you're going to be using up your seed mix, your compost, whatever you're sowing in. It's all the time and the effort, and then you don't really know what's going to come out of it. So, you know, if you sow, say, 5 seeds and you need 5 plants, you might get 1 that will germinate. But we're going to do something called a seed viability test or a seed germination test, and the idea is that this will give you an idea of just how viable your seeds are, so you can have a good estimate at how many seeds you need to sow to get how many plants out of them. And it is so simple. You need 4 things if you include the seeds, and it's this. You need some kitchen towel, this really absorbent stuff, and we're going to get this wet and use it as our growing medium. Little plastic bags, you know those reusable sandwich bags? These are awesome. I use these. Pen and your seeds, obviously. And it goes like this. So you guys are used to seeing my seed box and my seeds through the years when I've been doing this, and you'll see that I've always got a mix of seeds that are already open and little brown bags of seeds other people have given me or I've collected. And I'm terrible for this. I don't put dates on things, so I've got no idea how old some of these are. However, there's almost a culture, if you like, amongst gardeners of just buying heaps of seeds every single year, and you end up with box loads of opened packets and you're not sure, oh, are these usable or not? And some people will throw them out and buy fresh again the next year. So this is going to save you money and you're not wasting things. So how is that? And when I say you're not wasting things, I mean you're not wasting seeds, you're not wasting seed mix or compost and effort. So all we're going to do then is this. It's dead easy. I'm going to take some kitchen towel and I'm going to fold it up just in a nice wee square. There is no fancy way you need to do this stuff, okay? It's dead simple. Now, all I'm doing in here is I've got a plastic tray lid that I'm using because I'm working with water. So I've got that on there. Next thing I need then is some water. This is my handy seedling watering bottle. It's just a pop bottle, but it's got this cool little nozzle on the top that gives me a really fine spray of water. And all I'm doing then is getting my paper towel wet, okay? I say wet, I don't want it to be sodding wet, but I want it to be quite damp, okay? So I don't want it to drip when I pick it up, but you can see it's properly damp. So onto that then, I'm going to place some of the seeds that I want to test. So here, so let's have a try with some marigolds then. This is a packet of marigolds from Sow by 2018. Let's see if they still work. So I've still got loads left because, you know, I bought lots of seeds. So I'm just going to take some. So I'll go in even numbers because it's easy to work with. So I'll maybe use 10 seeds and I'll put 10 seeds onto this paper towel. And all I'm doing is I just place them on here and press them down into the paper towel. Now, because I'm not sowing them like I would be doing out if I was growing these properly, I don't need them to be as far apart. So there we go. 10 seeds. I'm just going to put these away. Can you hear that wind? Now, the reason I do 10 seeds is because I can now very easily work out the percentage germination rate for these seeds. So if I use 10 seeds and 5 germinate, I know there's a 50% germination rate. So when I come to actually properly growing from these seeds, I can say I want 10 plants, therefore I'm going to sow at least 20 seeds because I know there's about a 50% germination rate. That's the idea behind this. So next thing I do then, I'm going to fold this paper towel over so that those seeds are completely in contact with all the moisture. And then I put it in one of these little bags. Now, the reason for this, it's all flat and I'll seal it. You guys have heard me talk about propagators, and propagators, the purpose of propagators is to create that nice, warm, moist environment for your seeds and seedlings you're wanting to get that germination going. So this little bag is going to keep that moisture in, keep everything nice and safe, and it's also an easy way that we can keep an eye on this, so we can easily go in, open up the paper towel and check things every so often. But you guys know me well, so we're going to label this bag now so that I don't forget. And I'm going to put marigolds and today's date, which is the 29th of Jan 22. Can you believe 2022? And it is that simple. I'll now go and put them somewhere that is going to be warm, because you need, remember I said for seeds, you need it to be warm, they need moisture and they need oxygen. That's all seeds need to germinate. So I'm going to now go and put that somewhere flat where it's warm and it's safe and it's not going to be disturbed, except for when I'm being nosy and wanting to look at it. And that's all we need to do. And then we just watch to see if they germinate and how long it takes. And it's about gathering information for your coming year. Now here's a top tip for you guys. These, if they germinate, you can actually sow those and grow from them. It's not a waste, okay? You just have to be very, very careful in the handling of them, because once they germinate, they're going to be those little delicate seedlings. Now, I've got a few more I'm going to do, because you can pretty much do this with any of your old seeds to see how they go. And before I go, if you want an extra dose of Eli and Gardener Scott, join us on Monday night over on Gardener Scott's channel for a live chat all about gardening all around the world, and I'll be there joining them. And if you guys want to know much more in detail about seeds, how long seeds last for, how you store seeds, all of that kind of info, there is an absolutely fantastic video from Gardener Scott. He put this out this week and it is stunning. Everything you need to know about can you sow old seeds. See you guys!